the most compelling matchups in the finals, not because they guard each other, okay? Let's make that clear. It's not because nagbabantayan sila. But mainly because sila yung mga pinakasikat na player on their respective teams. So BMIC, you have the very popular James Yap. He's an MVP, you know, he's a superstar, he's a celebrity. Sa kabila, you have Paul Lee. It's his first time in the PBA, it's his first time in the finals, okay? So, talagang sobrang contrast, but I think we'll also find similarities among the two. What comes to mind when you think about James Yap and Paul Lee?
Well, they're both great players right now, and if there's one possession that the coaches would give the ball to and let them decide, it would be for both of them. Aside, I mean, Coach Tim has the luxury and Coach Yang to go to their imports, but if there's anybody else who they want to create for them on the last play, it will be either Paul or James Yap. They can both create their shot anytime, and they're just great scorers.
Doug?
Ano ba yung tanong?
Yeah, what do you think about when you think about these two players? What do you have unsolicited advice for them? Douglas?
Again, like what Charles said, you know, these guys are scorers. I think maybe Paulie has the edge on dishing out more assists, but James has proven that he can be a good rebounder if he wants to. And I think since nawala si JC at saka si Joe nga, I think James started to get more boards. And it'll be a fun matchup, I think, for them to see their production outputs after the games, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Bakit wala mo?
Wala lang.
Bakit ba?
Pinag-iinitan mo si Doug palagi.
Hindi ko pinag-iinitan si Doug.
Sa'yo magalit yan.
Oo nga, no?
Hindi, bait ako.
Hindi ako nag-gano.
Hindi ka nagplayo.
Oo. Ikaw, anong naiisip mo when you think about James and Paul?
It's been a revelation of a season for both guys. James Yap, more well-rounded in the game.
May rebound.
May rebound siya. One game he had 11, another game he had 10. I think he's averaging around 5 right now. Kahit assist, 3 to 4 assists per ball game. Yung Paul Lee, 22 years old, turning 23, or I don't know if he's already 23. And he's doing this against the big boys dito sa PBA. Ibang level talaga yung nilalaro pareho. Both from UE, different generations, pero you see Paulie really taking over later on in his career, taking over the PBA.
I cannot imagine either team, you know, winning the Governor's Cup without one of the two playing great. I mean, you can't imagine Rain or Shine winning na hindi si Paulie yung Finals MVP. I can't. Unless Gabe Norwood plays like really well for the entire series. But if pagbabasihan mo yung buong season, Paul Lee has to be consistent for Rain or Shine to win. And he has certainly showed that dito sa Governor's Cup. In the same manner, itong BMIG, and this is kind of strange, but even in the season that, you know, James is not having a spectacular year compared to, you know, his MVP year, for instance, but still, you know, James has to hit those big shots for BMIG to win close games. You know, so
game 1, James Yap went 1 of 8 from the 3-point line. That is not gonna get it done para dito sa BMIG Llamadas. It has to go through, the ball has to go through James. Hindi kaya ni Blakely to do everything all the time. Kahit naman nung second conference, diba? James had 2 or 3 spectacular ball games in that series, all the way to the 7th game. Tapos si Denzel Bowles na nagdala in game 7. He needs to come up with those 2 or 3 games kahit na marami nang iniinda si James. He needs to come up with those.
Allow me to, you know, be a little sentimental here. Diba naalala niyo yung that whole scene na Jawo to Kagiwa with the bro fist and parang gano'n yan, diba?
Smile.
Yan, diba? The whole passing the torch idea and concept. Hindi kaya na parang itong James Yap, Paulie meeting in the finals. They're both from UE. You know, they're both talented one-on-one players. Hindi kaya parang it's kind of like a passing of the torch thing. You know, James has been in the league for a while now, and here's a newcomer papasok na liga. If Paulie wins a championship, it's sort of like parang passing of the torch from one superstar to
an upcoming.
Yeah, an upcoming star. I don't know.
I have no idea.
No, come on. I mean, di ba? Parang
the way Paulie came into that game 1, hitting his first 3 shots, 2 tres, isang layup, di ba? Parang, dude, are you a rookie? Is this, di ba?
Yeah, I was surprised that first quarter, parang wala siyang kaba talaga eh.
That's the one thing that really amazes me about Paulie. Doesn't matter how bad he's playing, he never loses confidence, and he has that swagger, kind of like Kagiwa, maybe Lassiter. Parang, I don't care. I'm shooting every time. Wala akong pake. I'm a rookie. It's the biggest stage. It's the same mindset every game, and he has that capability. Even if he's playing bad, when the game matters, he's gonna make plays. So that's really something that I'm impressed.
Believe ka pala, ba't di nyo din draft?
Hindi ko alam.
Kasi ba?
Magaling naman yung kinuha nila. Ikaw naman nag-ano ka pa Ikaw, Doug, parang, can someone say, itong Polly can be the next James Yap?
I would think pwede. Kasi I think James Yap is the face of the league because he's all Filipino, no mixture, and I think Mas can relate to James Yap, and I think you could think that maybe Paul is in the same mold, and Paul's playing really well, and I think he's gonna improve more, and I could say it is a big possibility that he could be the next James Yap.
Ako, I won't take that. I won't subscribe to that.
Why
He will
not?
become the first Polly. Iba yung personality.
Yeah.
James
Okay.
Yap,
Yeah.
soft-spoken, mahihain, na ngayon natututo ng talaga to really speak
Walang
about it.
celebrity side,
Hindi, pero pati yung personality. Kasi yung Polly, yung pagkabatang tondo niya, this is a 7-time Boyaa MVP. Ibang klase yung basketball in the heart of Tondo. Baka yung pwede pang yung Mark Kagiwa nga yung mold na yung andun yung angas na I don't really care what you guys think. I'm gonna do what I do on the floor.
Yeah, because I remember nung tinanong namin si Polly at the half na, kamusta yung physical na laro? And this rookie, straight to the camera, goes, okay lang, physical naman yung laro ko okay nga yun I mean, sinong rookie na nagsasabi na ganun, di ba? So, ganun ka ba?
Ay, kini-question yung pagka-physical mo. Kini-question.
Balik kayo dito!